Hi, my name is Mike Anthony. I'm the executive chef of Gramercy Tavern. Today I'm going to make cheese and potato croquettes. I'm going to start off by making mashed potatoes. Pretty easy. I'll take 4 medium-sized potatoes and peel them. I'll put them in a little cold water. I'm going to cut these into big chunks so that I can cook them evenly. 6 or 8 pieces, nothing fancy. All right, to make the mashed potatoes, I'm just going to put the potatoes in cold water, salt the water, and bring it to a simmer. I'm going to add 1 bay leaf and 1 clove of garlic. Let's grate the cheese. This is a piece of Alpha Tolman. It's made by the Vermont Food Venture Center in Hardwick, Vermont. It is aged in the cellars of Jasper Hill. It's a great hard-pressed cheese with nutty flavors. It acts like an Appenzeller, which means that it's going to melt really great and it tastes awesome with potatoes. So I'm going to grate it coarsely. Next, I'll separate 2 eggs. I want the yolk, and I'll just do it by cracking the egg, tossing the yolk back and forth. There we go, 2 yolks. So let's get together the breading. Very simple. I need a little bit of flour. I need some breadcrumbs. These are Japanese panko. And I need an egg, whole egg. I'll crack it and whisk. We're all set. Let's test to see if these potatoes are done. Just by putting a paring knife in, I can see that it comes out very easily. They fall off, but they're still in one piece. So it's time to turn the heat off and strain them. I'm gonna turn the heat back on, and I'm gonna put the potatoes, which have been strained and cooked, back in the dry pan to dry them out just a little bit more. You can hear the steam. Heat's not high enough to brown them at all. I'll stir them for about 3 minutes. All right, so away from the heat, I'm gonna rice the potatoes. I'm using this contraption which helps to rice the potatoes. If you don't have one of these presses, you can do it with a fork. Put a few in here and then smash them. Potatoes are ready for seasoning. I'm gonna add 2 yolks, the butter, and a little sprinkle of smoked paprika, and just a touch of nutmeg. Then I'm gonna work all of those ingredients into the potatoes until I have a smooth and thick mashed potato. I'm gonna add a sprinkle of salt and pepper. I'm gonna add the cheese and stir it in. All right, so now that we have our mixture, let's form them by rolling them into a nice cylindrical shape, and then we can cut them into bite-sized pieces, and then just roll in the flour and then in the egg wash. Last, the breadcrumbs. Try to coat them evenly and set them aside. All right, so I heated this oil to about 350 degrees. If I hold my hand over it, I can feel the heat. Another way to check is take a little piece of the breadcrumb and drop it in. If it sinks and rises to the surface or stays on the surface, it's hot enough. So now all I want to do is brown the outside of these croquettes and gently warm them on the inside, 4 or 5 at a time. Then I just want to gently roll them around so that they brown evenly. Looking good. Nice and crispy on the outside, soft and warm on the inside. Flavor of that Alpha Tolman cheese, just crisp, almost tempura-like little croquettes. Croquettes de pommes de terre et fromage. Maybe a little sprinkle of salt. Let's fry up the rest of these guys. So the Alpha Tolman and these croquettes are gonna taste great, but you can use any cheese. All right, so that's potato and cheese croquette. Crispy on the outside, soft, cheesy on the inside. Look at that. Whoa! That's a pretty good snack.